officially in the swing of bean harvest. We're taking up a load to the elevator that we got loaded last night. The mornings have been really dewy, kind of wet, so we usually can't get a good start in the morning, which is how beans always goes. Oh yeah, my favorite place to take beans, the Co-op. Y'all know what season it is. 3 seconds of fun season. Woo! Beautiful. This is the best Mid-Iowa Co-op location, Lipscomb, Iowa. Shout out to Jody and Jared. Best co-op people you could ever ask for. The best views. Wouldn't be a Man Family Farms YouTube video without a good old 8520 startup. We thought this was a winter project, but it appears to be in the middle of harvest project. Placing the old sickle bar, putting all new sickles on. And we're gonna slap this one in because the one in there is, we just replaced it last year, but somehow it's kind of getting bad. So we're like, well, you can clearly tell we're not gonna be cutting any beans today. At least right now, maybe this afternoon. Sun's trying to come out. So we're just gonna replace all these right now while we got a little time. Slap it in there and we'll be golden. And the mustard's gonna go absolutely destroy it on a bunch of rocks.
You know it's like...
Fishing in the box. The beans.
doing? Wearing my Bucky's peach fuchsia shirt from Daytona Beach, Florida. We're doing our favorite dumping beans in a wagon from the auger wagon. No trucks. Now, the reason we had our truck loaded here is because we had to repair a chain. We had 2 wagons loaded, 2 combines loaded. This was like, just gotta go. And didn't want the combine sitting. It's 5 o'clock. It's Friday night. Niece is coming with the 3 shavers. It's a shaver villa. We didn't want to be sitting still when they got here because we broke down the other day when they were here and we hauled around the town and did a bunch of monkey business. And yeah, so here we go. This is called Dump and Go. It's quick, it's fast, it's efficient, it's relaxing. It's very relaxing. And I'm at home. I got skid loader work I can do while I'm dumping. So it's awesome. That's a minute long, that's good enough. Well, every year you gotta have one good late night. It's Friday night, about midnight. Loading on the go. Gonna get this field done. Last time we quit on this field early this spring, it rained on us. Not gonna let that happen again. Going through big waterway, gotta love that. So nice to have these big, clean waterways in the dark. Look at that. Oh yeah, Devin's letting me know he's there later on. It's September 29th. We're gonna catch some unloading on the go. It's dark, and I get totally flat plastic. It's done. Here we go. Do a little more of the front action here. Yeah. How fun is this? What happens when you work after 1 o'clock on a Friday night. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. A bean angel. Angel. I made a bunch of It's harvest time, it's getting busy. Gotta give you guys a safety reminder every year. It's always forgotten about. Let me show you. Going down the road, flashers on, ladder in. The ladder's in. Safety. Be safe out there. Tell you what, it's kind of a doozy out here today. 90 degrees, September 30th. Not quite fall weather. It's the lingering summer. Get it every year. Anywho's it. Combining some seed beans today. More seed beans. This is the last seed bean field. Woo! So we're putting them in the bin. And you might ask why we put them in the bin. Basically, these seed companies don't have the capacity to store all the beans at harvest. It's not like a co-op, and they also can't process it, and there's not enough manpower, trucking power, to get the seed beans to where they need to be
for end use. So as a grower, we have to store the beans in the bin, and then they come get them when they are ready for them. And when there's not harvest and trucks are busy, when they can get their trucks out to our bins, I can only assume they probably grow or have millions of bushels of seed beans out across the countryside. I mean, millions. You gotta have the seed to grow the beans next year, and that's what these are. They're gonna condition them, clean them, package them. That's all it wrote. And I'm sitting in the 7800 because the AC works really good in here. Well, done on the last field. Just got moved to the next. Keep on hammering down. These beans are going to town, which is right there. How convenient. Old co-op's busy now. Behind me. 2 at the dump. A couple behind him. Oh yeah. Full swing. Harvest is rocking and rolling. I just love beans. Look at the visibility. It's just great. Is he even unloading in the truck? I don't even know. We'll find out when he's done. The sender bot. Oh, look. There's a guy up there. There's a guy up there. What is going on? Oh, that is wonderful. Well, I think next time I'm gonna face the other way, so the wind is going away from the tractor. Yep, sounds like a plan, man. Oh, looks good. No beans there. No beans on this side. Good to go. Yo, YouTube, on the channel, what's going on? Here we are today. We're using that new disc, new to us disc. Decker had a little video doing some headland work, so this is a seed corn farm here. You can see it was picked seed corn. There's where the male rows were. I'm just discing the headlands. We're gonna put cover crop on, and these headlands, just throughout the season, they just get pounded from vehicles, trucks, tractors turning around, all the different applications. So we figured let's just, the VT, it does good for scratching the top, mixing in a cover crop, but when it comes to moving dirt, it doesn't do that. So that's kind of why we got this disc. We can go scratch till some waterways, and we can work these headlands, and sometimes you just need a disc. I think something we're maybe gonna try to do, I don't know, I think we should. It's been a dry year, starting to see some combine fires, so one thing we're always trying to be cautious of, blow the machines off, and might just make sure this disc is in the neighborhood, just to be safe.
Quick interjection while I'm editing this video, this part, I forgot Derek filmed this, but today, October 21st, there actually was a field fire just like north of us, right north of us, and maybe a little bit to the west. And one of our buddies on the fire department actually came and got our disc that was hooked up to the 8400, took it to the field, and stopped the fire with it. So watching this 3 weeks later, while I'm getting to editing this, is like, wow, it actually came in handy. So that's awesome. Glad we could help out.
Okay, just did the headlands and the waterways. On to the next project. We're gonna get ready to do some VT-ing here tomorrow. You know the old saying, you gotta have a tractor for every implement. Put it on time lapse and see how long hook and unhook. I might add, how about 3 minutes for backup setup. But I gotta unhook the hoses, unhook the deal, set the jack, and undolly, so we'll get a time lapse going here and see how long it takes. 10 minutes. And it definitely wasn't trying to rush by any means. I was kind of going slow because I spent some time looking for this drop pin. So hose are hooked up, so I got the jack to undo. I know we got a hitch pin that is got a larger diameter on the top and a smaller one this size for the actual implement. So I gotta go do some looking and find that. So might be adding that to the time, but normally it's in the tractor. So I'll do a little research and go find that. This is the pin I was looking for. Had to go get a new one, couldn't find it, but it's from a category 5, goes down to 4, just to only use it on quad to VT. So if you count all this time in the hookup, it took, let's see what time it is. It was 1 hour and 10 minutes, but we'll be good now. So it's gonna, I need to make a toolbox or a holder here, and it can just get married to this VT. Well, if it isn't our great seed rep, Brian Perry, getting our cover crop ready to go. Yep, safety first. Thanks, BP. Okay, bring her back. Oh yeah, by myself.